My name is Dr. Colleen Richardson, and I am the coordinator of bands at the University of Western Ontario.
I'm Connie Turner, and I'm from Winnipeg, but I was born in Rolla, North Dakota, which was right by the Peace Garden.
My name is Peter Haberman, and I am the director of bands at Concordia College in Moorhead, Minnesota.
My name is Dr. Larry Griffin. I'm a professor of music at Ohio Wesleyan University in Delaware, Ohio.
My name is Jennifer McAllister, and I've been a high school band director for 14 years.
My name's John Phillips. I teach at Western University in London, Ontario, Canada.
At the International Music Camp, we have an exceptional band program. We are so fortunate that we have exceptional faculty members that are teaching master classes. They're working with our students during our sectionals. They're teaching private lessons. I like to be able to say that I'm doing all the work myself, but I can't because it's a team effort. It's a wonderful team. We are focused on saying yes. We want to give our students the best possible music experience of their lifetime.
In week 2, at least, we have a group of high school musicians from all over the United States, Canada, and even a large group from Sweden here this week, and I think they have other countries represented as well. We come together, and on Sunday they do some auditioning, and Monday we start rehearsal. We have had rehearsal 3 hours a day. Sectionals and master classes and lessons, a whole bunch of opportunities for each of the students to become a better musician throughout the week, and then that culminates in a concert by us on Saturday afternoon.
The great thing about our band program at International Music Camp is that the students participate in a range of musical experiences. They have a large ensemble, like the band that I conduct, and we have several bands here at each of the camps. Along with that, they get individual instruction. They get a private lesson with a professional performer on their instrument. They also have a chance to perform in smaller ensembles, chamber groups. It's all about making music together, whether it's in a smaller group individually or as a full ensemble. The other thing I think that's really great about our band program is they have an opportunity to be inspired by outstanding performers. We have some great faculty who just last night did a terrific concert, and I'm sure represented the students with the kind of sound that they can produce on their instrument. So it's a really comprehensive immersion in music, and I think the band students really have a terrific experience. By the time they start to the time they end, they come out really ready to go back to their schools and be the leaders in their musical sections.
I think some of my favorite memories are stepping outside of my room and then just hearing all the kids practicing all across this beautiful prairie landscape and amongst the trees with these little practice huts that are set, and you walk by here, this room, and you hear jazz. You walk by this room and you hear singers, and there's a euphonium player standing on the top of the hill practicing scales, and it just is, I think, a really magical place. There's a lot of learning, a lot of music making that happens here, and it's run so well. It's a well-oiled machine.
It's so fun to watch them learn from one another. You know, that they're teaching each other the fingerings, they're helping each other with little ideas. Well, this is how I do that to get better. Or this is how this is how I would approach this rhythm. You see their eyes opening, you hear their ears opening as they hear the people around them, and they try to emulate those better players. So it's amazing. And it's these kids that maybe don't have that back in their school. Sometimes they might have 2 or 3 friends that are really just as excited about music as they are, but they are not usually surrounded by 160 people that are just as excited about music as they are.
Well, the first thing, that's so obvious is that you're in this wonderful, beautiful setting where there's no disruptions. There's no phones or school bells, and everybody's with other people like themselves that really love music. In fact, one of the greatest stories this week was one of the boys asked me to take a picture of myself with him and send it to his teacher. And so we did that just a couple hours ago, and then I said, well, what do you want me to tell your teacher? And he said, tell my teacher that I'm talking. And he said at home he just doesn't talk. He's very shy, and he said, I can't believe the friends I've made. And he said it's so great making music, here. So you've got all that wonderful thing going on, and then you have the fact that all day long you're making music, you're doing fundamentals, you're learning scales. Last night was a faculty recital. You're immersed in being an artist, and it's something with our fast-paced world that doesn't have it. It's like the whole world isn't here, and it's just about music.